Are your emotions ready to be tugged like orphaned infants, zebras, and the typical friendship? Careful Wild, located in South Africa's Mpumalanga region and part of the larger Babita Nature Reserve, is home to some of the world's most endangered rhinoceroses. It comprises 69000 acres, 28000 hectares. So that poachers won't be able to track out the sanctuary and harm the animals, its precise location is kept secret. In 2001, founder Petronella founded the sanctuary to give medical attention and rehabilitation for a broad variety of rescued animals. In particular, both black and white rhinos are in imminent risk of extinction. The demand for their horns has led to a tragic fall in their population. Orphaned rhinos are mostly rescued from Kruger National Park, where poaching is still a major problem. Kruger National Park workers rescued a young rhino that was in serious difficulty after discovering it in one of the park's neighboring conservancies in the Mpumalanga and Limpopo areas. When the team was out conducting their regular rounds looking for injured rhinos, they came across a newborn zebra that had been split from its mother due to the recent storms and heavy rains. They gave the zebra the name Mojaji, which translates Rain Queen. The baby animal was discovered resting in the damp grass. It was only just a few days old at the time, and its extreme weakness meant it could hardly stand up. One employee watched over the baby animal in case its mother was close, while another started to investigate the surroundings. Awkwardly, the zebra mother was unable to be located. The staff couldn't leave the vulnerable infant in the care of the environment. They are experts in caring for rhinos, so they chose to bring the puppy back to the sanctuary. After returning to the sanctuary, a staff member shared a photo of the newborn zebra on Facebook with the statement, "We discovered a new baby, although it's a bit smaller and strippier than our other patients." Given her early age, Mojaji required urgent admission to the sanctuary's critical care unit, ICU, while in the intensive care unit. The infants, shortly after arriving at the hospital, Deborah befriended a juvenile rhino named Aku Ozzy, with whom she would spend as much time as possible. Mojaji had so many health problems, but she had to be kept apart from the remaining animals so that the keepers could maintain a closer check on her and provide medical attention if necessary. As time progressed, the little zebra's health improved, and the staff's concerns shifted from whether or not she would love to foster her development into a stunning adult zebra, just a few short weeks after discovering the newborn zebra. While on patrol, employees stumbled upon a newborn rhino fending for itself in the wilderness. This baby mammal was less than a day born, as shown by the fact that it continues to have its umbilical cord connected. The staff didn't spend any time getting the tiny animal to the sanctuary's intensive care unit, ICU, where it was certain to die without their help. The female rhino was so fragile that she required constant attention from a caretaker who would check on her, keep her warm, and milk her at the right intervals. The reason the infant was left behind is unclear. Her discovery coincided with a horrific week in which poachers slaughtered scores of rhinos in a matter of days, suggesting that it was no coincidence. The mother of the young animal may have been among those killed since her horns weren't fully developed at the time. The staff gave the rhino the name Daisy and informed the public on her recovery through Instagram posts. The photo caption for "Instantly Crawled into Our Hearts" included a little rhino with disproportionately large paws, drooping lips, and shaggy ears. She had the appearance of a prehistoric creature, yet her fragility was shocking. It was a close call during the first several weeks. However, a steady development over time reassured the staff at the refuge that everything would be well. Ways, the intensive care unit, has also determined that the rhino is well enough to return to the main part of the refuge. Upon learning that the baby rhino had been taken away, Mojaji became fast friends with the new zebra, whose name was Daisy. Soon, the two were inseparable, with the zebra doing all she could to make the rhino feel at ease. Employees at the sanctuary have noted the unique relationship and have mentioned in an interview that Mojaji is great fun to be around and extremely devoted to Daisy. In her life, she has a companion who is always available. As a result, Daisy doesn't have to be around as many people. The staff's worries about the juvenile rhino's health persisted despite their constant monitoring of the animal. Daisy's health took a number of hits throughout the years, but she persevered and ultimately triumphed. Since the first time they met, Wajaji has shown nothing but kindness and compassion for Daisy, the young rhino. After everything they've gone through so early in life, the two creatures finally found a buddy in each other. As they became older, their own personalities emerged, and they became a naughty and romping duo. You may often see Wajaji teaching Daisy the ropes of grazing. Even though she still had a ways to travel before she could graze effectively on her own, the baby rhinos were making great strides. As an added bonus, the young zebra enjoyed taking Daisy to the milking room. The two little rascals would cheerfully annoy the staff until they gave them some milk, and then they would monitor the process to make sure they got some no matter what they did. Their caretakers were overjoyed by their camaraderie, stating things like, "It's hard to imagine how hard we battled for their life when today you see them healthy, mischievous, and down to all sorts of mischief." As a result of his massive stature and the fact that she was so young when she was originally brought in, Daisy was separated from the remaining rhinos just at sanctuary because she was too little and frail to stay current with their aggressive behavior. But the crew is certain that when she matures, she will be able to live alongside the remaining orphan rhinos inside the main sanctuary. While this is happening, Wajaji will join a herd of many other zebras at the sanctuary before eventually being returned to the wild. This is excellent news for the rhino as well as the zebra. But it also means that the animals will have to be divided at some point in the future. This will no doubt bring some tears to the eyes of the members of staff who have seen the cute creatures blossoming friendship, despite the fact that they may eventually drift apart. However, their one-of-a-kind bond will remain an important component of their road to recovery. It's probably a big reason why the two little animals made it through their tough start in life. Fortunately, that time is still far off, since newborn rhinos continue to nurse for almost 17 months, and Daisy won't be mature enough to participate in the rewilding program till she's at least 3. As the shelter keeps everyone apprised of their development through Instagram, we may look forward to seeing many touching moments of their bond. To aid these incredible animals, you may make a donation to organizations like the World Wildlife Fund, WWF, or the Careful Wildlife Sanctuary, CWS. Regrettably, rhinos are among the most dangerous species in the world because poachers unlawfully kill them for their horns. What a sweet little tale. Tell me more cute tales of unlikely friendship between animals of various kinds. Write your thoughts on the video down below. Like or subscribe for more incredible tales.